confirmed. Friendly drone deployed active. UAV ready. UAV on standby.
What's up guys, Champ here bringing another Infinite Warfare gameplay. Today what I got is a nasty domination game on the map Crusher. I'm going to go ahead and get a 45 kill streak in this game. Nasty 45 kill streak. I'm also going to be 2 kills off the de-atomizer strike. You guys are going to get to see what happens at the end of this game. Very crucial plays at the end of the game. I try to get that de-atomizer strike as time's winding down. But look out for that kill streak. I mean, that's a 45 kill streak. Dominating in this game. My streaks go off. I go off with my gun. It's just an overall really good gameplay here on the map Crusher. When I first started this game, I didn't really like this map. It's just a very big map. So, you know, it was a little bit confusing at first to try to figure out what routes are the best routes to take to stay alive and to still get a lot of kills, because that's the whole point. You want to stay alive, but you want to get a lot of kills. You don't want to be taking the safest route that has no traffic and then you never see anyone, you get 0 kills. But you do want to take a safe route so that you're not getting killed all the time either. So, you know, there's a nice medium you want to try to find, and I think I found it on this map by staying around this building right here and just kind of going back and forth from the A and the C flag, not really paying too much attention to that B flag. But that's kind of the way I do play domination. I go back and forth from the A and the C flags, and I'll peek in at the B flag, but I'm not going to go and stand on the B flag. I'm not going to lie. You go and stand on the B flag when you're on like a 10-15 kill streak. You just kiss that streak goodbye. That's just how it is. Right here, I almost had a nice little 3-piece, but the guy came out with the Type 2s and destroyed me. The Type 2 and the E-Rad, man, those electronic guns, those things be messing me up. Both those guns, the E-Rad and the Type 2, and the raw LMG. So all 3 of those guns are really good. If you guys have not tried using those guns yet, definitely go ahead and use those guns. But I'm on my kill streak right now. It just started with that last death, and I'm only going to die one more time in this game, and it's basically right at the end of the game while I'm trying to really rush for that de-atomizer strike. You guys are going to see that towards the end of the game. It's pretty exciting, because I didn't even realize I was going on such a long gun streak. I was in this game trying to get the juggernaut, playing it real safe, just making sure I go ahead and get that 30 kill streak so I can get the juggernaut medal. And then I ended up pulling a 45. It might even be a 46 kill streak. In this game, I get my streaks in this half. I go on about a 9 gun streak, and then the half ends, and then I start putting my streaks in the second half. I ended up counting my streaks in this game too. Like I said, they got 23 kills. That's crazy. All in one half, all in the second half, 23 kills. Not to mention that I don't die. I go on a lot of gun kills as well. Had I been able to get this de-atomizer strike, this would have been nasty, because I would have got all those extra kills plus the gun kills. It probably would have been like a 55-60 kill streak game, which would be unbelievable pretty much. But I am going to finish this game with a lot of kills and barely any deaths. Just kind of playing it smart, you know what I mean? I'm not rushing completely. This is the NV4. I've realized with the NV4, you know, it's a very good gun, but you don't want to get into too many up-close gunfights, because the SMGs are going to tear you up if you have this NV4. They have the hip fire. You don't really have the hip fire with this gun, and that's probably where this gun lacks, if anywhere. But I still like this gun. I find that this is the best gun that I have for trying to go for de-atomizer strikes. I don't really like using that FH40 to try to go for de-atomizer strikes. You really have to keep your ranges close. Right there, I made super good use of my kinetic armor. I do recommend the kinetic armor and the man-at-arms trait if you guys are trying to go on these long gun kills, just long kill games. You don't have to worry about ammo, and then you have that kinetic armor to bail you out if you put yourself in an unfavorable position, which is key, you know, because you could put the claw on and you could still get taken off right away, and it doesn't exactly save your life, but it might, you know, get you a bunch of kills. But the man of war and the kinetic armor actually save your life, and they actually become very helpful. It's definitely by far the best rig to use if you're trying to go on long streaks, without a question. So right here, I just picked up my 9th kill, and I'm going to kind of just hold off on these streaks. I got the big guy right there, the RCX-3. I call him the big guy just because he's a big freaking guy. When he's walking around that map, it's hard to miss him. And the half is going to end. So I'm not going to put these streaks in yet, which is very smart. Had I put my streaks in right there, that would have been a terrible move. I end up finishing this half. I think that said 14 and 3, 15 and 3, or 13 and 3. It might have been 19, actually. I couldn't see. Like I tried to tell you guys before, when it's on my screen right here, when I'm recording, I can't really see those numbers. They're so small because it only puts it in like a little fraction of the corner and it doesn't blow up the whole thing. But I had a pretty good half. I'm going to have an amazing second half though. I just put my big guy out. I just threw the warden in and you guys are going to see. You can pay attention to the kill streaks up there. There goes one right there. I'm going to get 23 kills with my kill streaks. And that's not the only warden I'm going to put in. I'm going to put in another warden. I mean, you could see it right now. It's just going off. I already got 5 of them. And I'm on a 9 gun streak, which is kind of funny in this game because the juggernaut medal doesn't always pop up like it's supposed to. I don't know if they changed it. Did they change the juggernaut medal to having to be 30 gun streak? Because I got a juggernaut already in this game and it wasn't with a 30 gun streak. It was using my kill streaks and with a big gun streak as well, like probably like a 20 something. But the kill streaks got me the rest of it. And in this game, I go on a 45 kill streak. And I went back and I looked at this and I counted my kills and everything. And I never seen the juggernaut medal pop up, which was a little confusing to me. At first I was like, well, maybe it's because I didn't get it all in one half. But then I looked at it and I got well over 30 in this second half, considering my score streaks get about 23. And I probably get about 15 gun kills in this second half. So, I mean, that's well over 30. So, if anyone has any clue as to how the juggernaut medal work in this game, if it's just messed up, if it pops up sometimes, not other times, because this isn't the first time this has happened to me. I've gotten many 30 kill streaks in this game and haven't seen the juggernaut medal pop up, and then I've gotten a couple where it does pop up. So it's confusing to me how the juggernaut medal works in this game. Maybe it's just glitched, maybe it doesn't always pop up like it's supposed to. I don't know. But if anyone has any information on that, definitely let me know, because I'm very confused at this moment, because this is, like I said, this is a 45 streak without the juggernaut medal popping up, and I should have the juggernaut medal as far as I'm concerned. It's only 30 and I did that plus 15. I should definitely have gotten it. But keep an eye on this gameplay. My streak stopped going off, but they went off so hard right there. And I'm just kind of staying around the A flag because I know they keep rushing over here, and I'm on a really good streak. So it is a little campy at this moment. They're about to get a warden, so I have to put myself inside, and I get my kill right there. So you can see right there, I'm on a 15 gun streak. Just picked up the roofless. But in previous games, they would have counted my score streak kills right there, and I'm really on more like a brutal right now had they counted that. So I think they switched that up, like I was saying with the medals. So I think they switched that up, and I think now it's all gun kills to go and get that juggernaut medal. But I'm not positive. And I'm going to do more research, and I'm going to try to look into that, because I was very confused as to why it didn't pop up right here. But I'm playing it safe. I have my warden, and he's got his warden up. So I got to wait for his warden to go down before I could even put my warden up. Luckily, Mr. Cod was in this game with me, and he started shooting rockets at their warden. So he does get it to go down a little quicker than it would have taken had no one shot rockets at it. And that's something that people don't really do in this game. I'm going to pop out real quick. I'm going to risk it right there and pop out and try to take that guy off the base. I got lucky. The warden didn't kill me. But like I was saying, that's something people don't do in this game. They don't really shoot down your streaks as often, which is great because then the warden gets to go off. So I just threw my warden in right there. I'm going to get a bunch more kills with that. And we're going to go ahead and try to get this de-atomizer, because I still didn't even realize that I was on this big of a gun streak. I was just playing like a campier game style, but like a smarter game style. I wasn't really rushing into their spawn. I was staying more around mine. I was checking my areas, waiting for them to try to cap the flag. Right here, they try to cap it. I throw my kinetic armor on, and I take off another couple guys right here. Kinetic armor is so huge. I probably wouldn't, definitely not have won that last gunfight without kinetic armor, because I would have already been pieced from the gunfight before there. So, once again, kinetic armor saved my life there, and there we go. There's my streaks. You can just see air support. It just constantly starts dropping down here, because the warden goes off in this game. And there goes the big guy. You see him right there. He's going off, and he's going to try to get some as well. He does all right. It depends on the map. Some maps he'll do really good. They're exterminate. When every time you see exterminate, that means that he's going in. That means that he's going to get some kills. So if they're all near him, he's going to get a lot of kills. But it's very easy to avoid him also on the map for smarter players. They just don't go anywhere near him, and then they don't have to worry about it. So right there it says I got 4 kills left to get this de-atomizer strike. I'm like, wow, I had no clue I was even that close. So I started to play up a little bit more. 3 kills left right there. And I'm trying to press in a little more, which is not actually the smartest, but there's not too much time left. I wish that I hadn't played as far back this whole game. Right here, I'm going to take this guy out, but I run into 2 people at once, and I die. He just takes me off my streak right there. But it was a 45 kill streak, and probably a 23 gun streak. Yeah, because I was 2 away from the de-atomizer strike. It was a 23 gun streak, 45 kill streak here on the map Crusher. I hope you guys like what you saw. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. If you want to see more, subscribe to me at Champ Gaming. 56-4 gameplay. Domination on the map Crusher. I'm going to show you guys just how many keys that I got, because as like I did in Black Ops 3, I'm going to be doing a huge supply drop opening soon, but I'm going to wait for them to put a couple more things in these supply drops, because we all know they're going to do it. Look, I already got 855 keys over there. Lots of scavenge, and you can see that my KD is rising. I am more like a 2.1 KD right now in the game Infinite Warfare. It's been Champ at Champ Gaming. Come see me.